So in this video, I'm going to discuss one of the most critical permanent residencies, and this is a direct permanent residency. We're not talking any temporary residencies here. In 5 hours, literally, I can prove it to you. You can submit this and get this shipped. This is one of the best options, and I feel every single person watching this actually qualifies for this one, and you should add this to your portfolio. There are literally 7 advantages. After hearing each advantage, there's no way, I would say there's 99% no chance that you wouldn't think that you would want to add this. So make sure you watch this video right through till the end. I'm going to discuss the advantages first. And this is not any immigration or legal or tax advice. This is my personal opinion. I feel genuinely that this option is very powerful. It's available now remotely, 100% remotely, sitting at home. In 5 hours you can wrap this up, but in future this might not be available. You might have to visit the country. There would be additional restrictions. Whenever an option is too good to be true, it's too easy, people don't get it. Once that option is gone, then they sit and cry. You're not going to be one of those. My viewers are not the people who cry. My viewers are the ones who are proactive. They take action. And when I feel an option is useful, they listen to it and they grab that option before it's taken away. This is a cat and mouse game. You got to be on top of things, right? And you want to grab useful options before they're taken away from you. This is the lowest hanging fruit, and it's very useful. Let me first touch upon the advantages, and I promise I'm going to tell you the name of the country, but first here are the advantages. This country is English speaking. Most of the people watching this channel always ask for an English speaking residency. So there you have it. It's an English speaking country. The reason why this is valuable or important is because you can actually interact with the government, you can interact with the tax authorities, all in English. The second big advantage of this residency is that it's an excellent choice for crypto investors. A lot of crypto people try to play around with fun projects like the Palau RNSID. Now, that's not a residency. That's not even a temporary residency. That's not even a visitor visa. It's just some ID that they provide. It works, does not work. Now it literally does not work on most exchanges. So not a real residency is not a smart choice to use that. You put your money, you use some identification, then it flops, it fails. Your money is stuck and you're screwed. You want to be smarter than that. You want to get a real residency. A lot of crypto investors don't want to use their biometrics, not to do anything illegal, not to do anything wrong, but some crypto investors don't believe in providing biometrics where they don't need to. And if you're getting a permanent residency without fingerprinting, a lot of people for legal purposes would absolutely prefer that, because you're not visiting the country. Even if your passport does not have visa-free access to this country, still in 5 hours you can wrap this up. You can remotely apply for this, acquire this, get it shipped to your home location, and then you have lifetime PR. Forget about any visa access. You will directly have a PR access even if your passport does not have a visa free. So because this is so loosely held or so easily available, it only makes sense to get this before they start locking things up, before they start making things difficult. Now, the third big advantage is that, and this is a really unbelievable one, is that it's a zero tax everything country. So no personal taxes, absolute zero taxes. It's not about satisfying this country. It's really about satisfying and complying with your obligations in your home country that drives the whole thing. But this country does not have taxes, so zero tax safe haven. It's an actual one of the safest countries in the world. So let's say times go wrong, things turn bad. You have a country which is super safe to go and physically spend time. Not that you're going to go there, but let's just make a case that you have to escape legally for legal purposes. Then you have a jurisdiction where you have a lifelong paper permanent residency. That's a major advantage to a lot of people, that you can physically go and live in a country which is safe. Till you have rectified your situation, you can conveniently live in this country. It's one of the most beautiful countries with unbelievable, breathtaking beaches, with safe resorts and hotels to take care of you. So it's a beautiful, lovely country where you and your family can actually enjoy this country while you're there. The next advantage is there are extraordinary discounts that we are able to offer legally because we have the direct access to immigration, top tier vendor for this program. So we are the fastest, lightning fast. I can promise you, you would not find anyone that gets this faster than us. Super fast, maximum possible legal discounts because there's no one in between. We directly work with the authorities and at the cheapest possible price point. So that makes this option very attractive to our clients. The next advantage is that this is 100% paper residency. So no, you don't have to be in this country. Lifelong status, right? So you never lose this status for your entire life. The card is issued like a passport, which is 10 years permanent residency. Every 10 years, you simply renew it remotely. So let's say you've visited the country, you've lived there for some time, and then you never visit it, and it's time for renewal, 100% remote online renewal through us. So that is taken care of as well. The application itself is 100% remote and online, and nope, you don't need to ship or send any documents. You don't have to send the originals. Everything works remotely. There's a sophisticated online exchange of documents, extremely secure, right? A lot of crypto people want to have their documents handled with great level of security, privacy, and safety. So all of that is embedded in. Because you're not physically mailing documents, you don't have those draconian regimes or their post offices trying to rip apart your documents and reading what's inside, checking what's inside. This is all encrypted, sealed, and exchanged. And the only document that physically gets shipped out is the final status, which is your permanent residency document, and that is mailed to you immediately as soon as it is generated. So there's no lag time. It's immediately shipped out to whichever location you need this at. And the final advantage of this is that it can be obtained on any passport. So let's say you want to have a layering solution. You don't want your home country nationality to be associated with this. You want to legally create a separate combination on the side. You don't have to, but some people do it no matter what. You can immediately purchase a citizenship by exception. Times are rough. The citizenship by investment is a thing of the past. I feel a lot of people aren't really putting their money in CBIs because they're so known. People are getting detained on some of those Caribbean passports in the EU. So a lot of people don't want to deal with CBIs because the reputation has really tanked. And that's where, let's say you get the cheapest CBE, and some are as cheap as 90K. You get the CBE, you then apply with that CBE. Even if it doesn't have the visa free to Vanuatu, it does not matter. You can still obtain this, wrap up this process with us. Now, how soon is this permanent residency issued? Typically in 5 days, it is issued. Right? On the higher end, let's say if there are holidays and stuff, then maybe 10 days, 15 days, but not more than that. And once this card is created, it's then shipped to your home location. It might take a few days to get this. That's how fast this is issued. So it sits on any profile, any passport. It does not matter whether you have visa free to Vanuatu or not. And the best time to acquire this permanent residency before the process changes. Processes are becoming more strict. Processes are asking for more documentation. Processes are changing by the minute in different countries. And I know this for a fact because I monitor all programs. We support so many programs globally that it really hurts me when a program changes. And if you are subscribed to this channel, you would be the first one to be notified the moment there's any tweak, there's any change. But meanwhile, right now is the best time to acquire and seal the deal for a lifetime if you are interested in securing your own permanent residency today. Want to start it now? Click the link, book a call. We'll collect all your information and immediately submit your application in 5 hours as soon as your documents are collected. And then the clock starts. The permanent residency is created. You are not moving. You're not going anywhere. You're not visiting the country. You're not traveling anywhere. You're sitting in your couch and watching the action unfold. And then in a few days, you have your permanent residency for you or your family in your hand. So you have all the advantages. And if you physically need to move there, you know where you're headed. And one final main advantage of this option is that it's a stone's throw away from New Zealand and Australia. A lot of Aussies and Kiwis visit Vanuatu for vacation purposes. They have the time of their life in Vanuatu. It's a beautiful, exotic country. So you have Australia and New Zealand at a stone's throw away if you need to go there, but you also have a base in Vanuatu. So it's an absolute no-brainer. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and catch you in the next one.